A student wrote his paper using AI and expected me to rewrite his whole paper. Enjoy the score of 2. Since my high school days, I've been correcting some of my friends' papers. I mostly only check the grammar, but I also make some minor adjustments now and then. I'm not a professional by any means, but my work has been good enough that my friends have recommended me to some of their peers. I graduated college in 2019. I'm not a teacher or a student, and I don't charge anyone anything. Whenever I agree to do this, it's purely for fun. However, I've been doing it less and less lately, as I now have an actual job, a husband, and a toddler. Also, almost all my friends have graduated. One of the exceptions is a close friend of mine who recently decided to get a second degree. His class had a pretty big paper to deliver last week, and he recommended my services to a classmate of his. I was put in contact with the classmate. I'll call him Derek, an 18-year-old who, based on our interactions through the phone, seemed like a chill person. In retrospect, I'm pretty sure he was just high. The paper was due last Monday at 7:30 a.m., right before the start of their class, and he promised me he'd send it for me to grammar check at least 24 hours before. On Monday, at 1 a.m., Derek finally sent me the paper. As promised, I swallowed my frustration and got to work. The paper was 3 pages long. As I read it, I noticed that at least half of it was very obviously written by your friend and mine, ChatGPT. It was bad enough that I almost immediately realized the information was wrong, even though I only had a basic understanding of what the paper was about. But it was 1 a.m. and the grammar for that half was fine, so I didn't touch it. I only corrected the offensively atrocious grammar present everywhere else. I sent him the finished paper about an hour later. He didn't thank me. Derek got his grade back yesterday. His paper got a 2 out of 10, and his teacher told him he was lucky to get even that. His response was to send me a text that said something along the lines of, "What the fuck did you do? Weren't you supposed to correct it?" I reminded Derek that I corrected grammatical errors, not information. He'd been informed of that several times by both me and my friend before I agreed to help. He rudely continued to text me that I should have corrected the rest of it anyway since I could tell the information was inaccurate. So Derek, who relied on AI to write half of a very important paper, is blaming me for the fact that his teacher saw right through it. And judging by some of his texts, I think he expected me to rewrite parts of his paper. The fucking nerve on this guy. I get it. I was a student once, and I don't miss it. But I'd never treat anyone like this, especially someone who had just done me a favor. I am seriously considering not doing grammar checks anymore.